In this video, I'll be reacting to one of the YouTube channels, the Game Theorists early uploads. This was back in 2010, so I think it's like 11 years ago, I think, around there. Yeah, back then, Map was still so young. Anyways, I'm a huge fan of their channel and their contents, and I hope that you also like their videos as well. So having said that, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing this video, this channel, yeah. And comment down below if you have anything that you want to share with us. Thank you so much. Let's start.
Check out your internet history and prepare to have your voices heard because the power is yours. Hello internet and welcome to Game Theory.
Oh, this is he started using this format for like a decade later. Yeah, this Mario jump over yeah.
The show that's like Pokemon, cause you gotta catch 'em all. Like the new logo? It's a contribution from Spelling Failure over on screwattack.com and serves as a perfect symbol for this week's theme, you guys.
Oh wow, this is what you guys look like, right? No. I don't have the. I'm Asian.
That's right. In honor of our 10th go-around, we're looking at topics your comments said you wanted covered from past episodes. Issues like blowing up the planet in Mortal Kombat, robot-animal hybrids in Sonic, and how phytophiliacs like Poison Ivy have sex with plants. Well, maybe not that one.
Idea.
So all of you following the show and offering suggestions, this one's for you. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. At a time before I knew the phrase, normalize your...
I'm not sure if you guys know about this. There's a song called "Let's Start from the not about Doremi, is that? Let's start from the very beginning. I think a very good place to start. Yeah.
Audio. The Chrono Trigger episode.
Have to learn it in school.
Over on the Talking Classics board, Chappelle pointed out that whenever you enter a time gate in Chrono, you're connected to a point at the same physical location on the planet, but at a different time. So what, you ask? What this doesn't account for is the movement of the planet through space. Where the Kingdom of Guardia is in the year 1999 is definitely not gonna be the same in 12,000 BC. In actuality, if they were connected to the exact same spot at a different time, Chrono and the gang would appear floating through the cold reaches of space. However, this does support the theory we proposed in that episode, that the time gates are really wormholes, which are theoretically able to connect not only 2 points in time, but also 2 points in space. Second episode, Mario Pot and Pipes. No one liked that one. Moving on. Episode 3, Illusion of Gaia. No one watched that one. Next.
Oh, sorry.
Now we're talking. Episode 4. Nothing like human mutilation to start building an audience. Ghost Ratchet from Screw Attack wanted to know about Smoke's Mortal Kombat 3 fatality. You know, the one where he blows apart the world. To completely blow apart the world, you first have to overcome the gravitational binding energy of the planet. That's basically the energy required to pull apart any material that's held together by gravity alone. Here's the formula, but to save you all the mathematics, for the planet Earth, it's about 2.24 times 10 to the 32nd joules. Well, that's just about 12 days worth of total energy from the sun. Yeah, not too shabby, right? Back to the game, slowing down the video of the fatality shows that Smoke releases 20 bombs, meaning that each bomb must release at least 1.12 times 10 to the 31st joules.
Wow.
That's over 53 times stronger than the strongest bomb ever detonated, the Soviet Union's hydrogen bomb, named the Tsar Bomba. Wait, did I say 53? I meant 53 trillion, with a T, trillion times stronger. To blow up the Earth using these dinky little duds, Smoke would have to release over 1 quadrillion, with a QU, quadrillion of these bombs. And that, my friends, is why evil geniuses always stick with lasers. Moving on to episode 5 in Sonic, They Call Me the Fizz, over on Screw Attack, brought to my attention the real-life Dr. Robotniks of the world, creating animal-robot hybrids. Remember Bunny Rabbit from the Sonic TV show that was 2/3 rabbit and 1/3 robot? The guys at DeviantArt sure do. Anyway, science is getting close. The robot you see here is from Surrey, England, and is controlled by a rat brain floating in a jar, just like in the old horror flicks. It's the first to be fully controlled by living tissue, and the first robot that can learn. But even more wild and
You know what? It's still impressive, even though it's like a decade ago. It's something like a decade ago, and right now it's still impressive to me. Yeah.
probably closer to Dr. Robotnik's work is the remote-controlled rat. Dr. John Chapin has hooked electrodes directly into the rat's brain, specifically the area connected to the whiskers. By stimulating either the left or right whisker, they prompt the rat to turn in that direction. When the rat chooses to turn that way, he is rewarded with electric stimulation to the pleasure center of the brain, in essence, training the rat to have the doctors dictate his movements.
My gosh, back then they're still using that. You see, during this experiment, they're still using this type of television. My gosh.
Have the doctors dictate his movements. Ethical? Creepy? I don't know about you, but they had me sold on stimulation to the pleasure center. This
Wow.
next tidbit is one I found for myself. Remember how in episode 6 I said I could prove that Frogger was an Australian green tree frog without a reasonable doubt?
Come on,
Well, there
that's
may be
not
room
appropriate.
for
Come on, that's not appropriate. That part. You make mistakes.
a little doubt. See this? It's an otter, and otters live in 5 out of the 7 continents. What continents are left out, you ask? Antarctica, big surprise there, and Australia. And while we're on the subject of errors, for the episode on Batman psychology, gold stars go to game trailer users Orange Matter and Durandal for catching that antisocial personality disorder is indeed ASPD, not APSD. Now, I'm not one to make excuses, but that was the one
The reason you're late for work. The cat was playing around.
APD, not APSD. Now, I'm not
The
one
cow's
to
layer of
make
the cat,
excuses,
the
but that
clock.
was the one episode where I had someone else help me with the research. He has since been fired. Also, many of you wanted to know about the Riddler. In short, he's a narcissist, a self-lover, with obsessive-compulsive disorder, or OCD. That's why he leaves a signature riddle at every crime scene implicating himself, to challenge the police and Batman to outsmart him because he has such a high opinion of himself. We can trace his inflated ego and compulsion to prove he's so smart to a repressed memory revealed in issue 187 of Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, in which his father beat him as a child
I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little. I'm right,
for
you're
thinking
wrong.
he had
Oh,
cheated
that's
to get such high academic achievements, when in fact
that's impressive. You just put all the equations on your fingernails, and that's even wow. That's baby reading. That's wow.
he was just a smart
But why is the baby wearing spectacles?
kid. The OCD appears in Batman Gotham Adventures when Riddler tries to commit a crime without leaving a calling card and can't. Realizing that he may actually have some mental issue, he asks to return to Arkham. Also, while researching the Riddler, I stumbled across this interesting coincidence. In the 12-part storyline Hush, the Riddler concocts a plan that uses Killer Croc, the Scarecrow, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, and the Joker to kill Batman.
Wow.
Does this list sound familiar to anyone else, or is it just me? Maybe the Riddler had more to do with Arkham Asylum than the game led us to believe. Moving on to the conspiracy of Kirby, did anyone else notice that yarn bombing was featured on YouTube last week? Just saying. And a big shout out to
I'm just
Lime
saying.
Rosen and TailsLol on GT, who pointed out that Kirby's first television spot in Japan for Kirby's Adventure actually featured characters made of yarn. And Epic
Wow.
Yarn didn't even start off as a Kirby game. And finally, inspired by my latest video, 8-Bit Old Fart proposed the creation of a modern-day Duke Nukem by ripping off action hero conventions from the 2000s. I have recreated this new ass-kicking hero here.
I have had it with these mother snakes on this mother plane.
Which brings me to
Snakes
my
on the plane.
final thought.
Snakes on the plane. The excessive white asses.
You guys and gals watching out there
Wow.
in the Weboverse, rock. Period. We've covered a lot of topics in 10 episodes, and you know what? We're gonna cover a whole lot more as you keep supporting the show, leaving your thoughts in the comments, and sending me your own ideas. And hey, that is no theory, but it is a game theory. Thanks for watching, guys. I can't do it without you.
Can't believe it that he's celebrating after his 10th game theory episode. Right now he have hundreds. It's like half a thousand, right? I think, half a thousand or nearly half a thousand. Half a thousand is 500. Nearly around half a thousand. Different game theory episodes. You know, wow. He's already celebrating at 10. That's humble. That just shows his passion for it. You know. And that's the reason why he can continue for a decade. Wow, that's a long time. Happy to have fans on the show. Matthews. Working for the weekend, Stephanie. Miami's mastermind. Not really fired. Not really fired. Okay, it's right. It's very wrong. And you. Yeah. Special thanks to you too. I'm so glad that he's actually making. All this. He's so passionate about it. He's thanking all of you on his 10th game theory episode, and that shows that how much passion he put into it. Right now he have hundreds, 200, 300, 400, going to be 500. I think it's around 500 plus minus episodes already. He's just really good at what he does. Yeah. And don't forget he also got film theory and food theory and GT life also. Yeah. Man, this guy is a good role model. Yeah. I hope to be a good role model also. Maybe.